Hello friends, today we are sitting with one of the most experienced presidential candidate that the Gujarat High Court has, who has served the bar for about more than 17 terms. Today we are sitting here and we are going to ask Mr. Yatin Oza that what is the vision and what is the proposed plan of action, supposingly if you are elected as a president.
Look, for the first time I was elected as a president of this bar when I was 34. And the last that I got elected was in 2019. Till the time I was the president of the bar, and in the interregnum, Mr. Lakhani, Mr. Vijay Patel, and many other, Mr. Asim Pandya, were the president of the bar. But never ever there arose a situation which we are faced with today. Never ever there has been a distance between bench and the bar as we witness today. And vision, in my first video that I released, I said that Gujarat High Court Advocates Association is an electorate bogey of intellectuals. Nobody would repeat a candidate just because he or she likes the face unless he has performed or she has performed and delivered. There are several issues of dignity of an advocate. After we came here, I am not exaggerating, but at least 300 times and more I have got up in a matter with which I had no concern. But where advocate was facing a rough weather in the courtroom, and I have saved to withdraw. There are at least 400 such instances where inside the courtroom I have protected the lawyers, putting everything at stake.
Sir,
there are more than 100 advocates in this building in whose personal matters I have appeared pro bono. Because even if they are commercial litigation, I don't charge from an advocate.
Sir, over the decades, entire bar has seen that you have always stood up for the rights of the advocates inside the courtroom, or maybe it is outside the courtroom. We also remember the time when your car used to be parked right outside the gates of the Gujarat High Court whenever the need be or whenever the right cause, and as you have always stood up for the right causes, sir. Sir, today there are several questions that are going on. Questions, or the people have been saying that since your gown is at stake, you might be a little slow to pursue the issues of bar. What do you say about such statements passed by fellow members?
Look, this time campaign has stooped very low. The day I decided to contest, I decided to keep my personal interest behind the interest of the bar. I am not only assuring, I am firmly making a statement that that issue will never ever come when I have to stand for the bar. 2021 was a time when my gown was not restored, when my punishment order was not stayed by the Honorable Supreme Court. I got up and wrote a letter with a resolution of the bar that open the court physically or we boycott all official functions of the High Court excepting 26 January, 15th August and 2nd October. I had that guts, that courage to write to the then Honorable Chief Justice that court will have to be physically opened. Enough is enough. 1.5 years is too long a period. And if you don't, the bar shall boycott all your functions. That was my stand when I didn't have the gown. My punishment order was in operation. It stayed now, today. So members have not to worry on that. I am very firm that I will pursue and persuade that all such issues which have reason in last 4 years shall be resolved. And till the time I was president of the bar, but I will never ever let the bar down. Be rest assured.
Sir, we have seen that there is a clear division amongst the bar members which has led to deterioration of the importance of the lawyers. So what do you propose to do on the unity of the bar association? And how do you cordially say that, how would you make the relations between the bar and the bench to be a cordial one?
Look, your question can be divided into two. First is division in the bar and second is cordial relations. Nothing, not one issue I have not been able to resolve. And I very strongly believe that no Chief Justice coming for a year, 2 years, 3 years have a right to change the practice of our court, settled and established practice, just because it's not palatable to him or her. That original practice with which Gujarat High Court functions or used to function from 1/5/1960, I will see that it is restored, and with best of relations with honorable judges, not spoiling any relations with anybody. You must know how to put it. You must know how to convince. It is also art of your practice when you take up the issues before the judges.
Court craftsmanship.
Yes, that how you put it, how you make them understand, how you make them understand the difficulties being faced.
Sir, your experience in rather cherishing with the bar and with the bench has been immense, and it has been rather globally acknowledged by all the lawyers across Gujarat and even India. Sir, in this light, I would want to ask you a question that do you think that experience counts more, or the bar or the freshman should go for the experiment? That is what is being suggested.
Look, first and foremost is one must trust experience. However, having said that, if there was a bad test of that experience, you must experiment. I have been saying that if anybody has a bad experience of me, not because they have some dislike, not based on objectivity, you must experiment. Otherwise, you must trust the experience. Experiment can be adhered to only when you have lost your confidence in experiment.
Right. Sir, with all of this said and done, we hope that we get a president who sees the future of the bar who puts the future of the bar in great hands, sir.
Look,
sir, is there a message that you would want to convey to the fellow competitors or other candidates and even every voter for the association?
Voter, yes. No message to the contestants, because that will not be in fitness of things. My only message is decide your vote on merits. Maybe on merit you may not consider me to be the president, but this is one election which will decide your existence in the profession.
Right.
No personal relations, no outside phone calls, no caste community, because in my first video I had said that no outside agency is going to come. Even your best friend, if you vote, in your opinion, if he is not able to stand with you on the issues which are very major, goes to the root of survival, think it 10 times before you give due weightage to any other consideration than merit.
Right.
No other consideration than merits. There are many who came to me and said, because you are supporting X or you are supporting Y, though we want to vote for you, we are thinking. Please don't have that in mind. It's the pivotal post is president.
Right, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.